I kind of wanted to talk about some more stuff that aren't related to our three topics, just because I don't want to relate our show only to movies and games, because it shouldn't just be that. It's a podcast, whatever we want, whatever's on our mind.
What is on your mind? You can talk to Uncle Mel.
I keep on dragging about Miles.
Just talk to me. Just talk to Uncle Mel. It's okay.
I've been having dreams about beached whales.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is this for real?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm worried about you, man.
And I can't push him back in the water. Like I just can't.
Keep trying.
And then Dr. Phil comes along, and Dr. Phil's like, "Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what happens when you push your whales back in the water? You're affecting."
That's some symbolism right there for the amount you don't like.
Whales.
Your problems, life will never go away.
Whales die.
They will be here in your mind.
This
forever.
whale represents your life. If you push him in the water and he drowns because he gets pushed back into land.
Where are you stealing this from? It seems like
I'm not stealing this from anywhere.
You planned this
out.
out.
No, I didn't plan this out, I swear. I swear I didn't plan that out.
There's like some notes on your hand about whales and beached and Dr. Phil, I think it was, he said. I don't know, but that seemed very planned.
Evan, what are you doing?
I've been having dreams.
That'd be like a movie. I've been having dreams.
Please check again.
Okay, but no. Shit. I forget what I actually wanted to talk about.
Wasn't that quaint?
our meeting. I wanted to talk about
meeting
to our viewers.
Our old projects.
The official announcement, because I've never really officially. I tweeted a picture once, and any viewers who don't know, fuck you, you don't care.
This is just for like two people.
This is for like two people out there, and they probably won't even listen to this. They're gonna get 10 minutes into this audio recording. They're gonna be like, you know what?
But you know what? Little Easter egg if they do.
If they do, yeah. If this is a little test, if you got all the way to the end, then you're about to hear the official announcement of our meeting, the motion picture.
The motion picture.
Filming starts next week.
Oh, damn.
Script's coming along.
It's not
this
bad
movie's
even.
coming.
I read it. I've had a pre-reading.
I have seen it, and it's not even out.
It's like being born again.
This is a little teaser trailer. Wait, shh, Miles. Teaser trailer. Just do that whole monologue. Just do that.
A dramatic reading from RR the motion picture. Time travel. It's like being born again. You fall from 6 feet. And only this time, there is no doctor to catch you.
RR meeting, the motion picture. Release date, May 18th. It's just over a month away. We gotta get it.
It's coming together not well, but we'll get there. We're gonna have this together.
It's together not well. The script is looking bad.
No, the script is looking good. The rest of the production has been a bit lackluster.
That's
though.
true.
We have not had the coordination.
The ambitious and effects level of this project is a bit high. I've shown the script to some people just to see their thoughts, and they're like, well, do you have everything right?
Positive feedback on the script, but then they're questioning us talent-wise, and we're going, we'll do it.
Because as soon as they hear May 18th, which is just
That's
over
coming
a month away.
quick.
Yeah, and the reason I said release date is just to make sure we get it out there. Because
that release date is for us to start filming. That's what our excuse is going to be.
It's gonna be a fun ride though. It's gonna be a fun shoot. I think it's gonna be intense.
We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Because it's gonna be like our first official, real little short movie thing. It's
on that note, little exciting news.
Yeah, good call. Miles got home.
I have just begun writing / pulling together actors for a horror short I just started writing.
Casting call.
There is a casting call that I put out today.
Anybody in the Sydney, Victoria area, casting call for a Miles Meakin project.
I need 2 males.
Sorry.
2 females and a creepy murderer.
I can do that. I can be the murderer.
You already have murdered. Okay, that's good enough for me.
I got too much on my plate already. We're writing our army.
But yeah, I thought I'd show that in there.
What is it about? Can you
it's
talk
about
that?
Well, no, that's a secret at this point. Mostly because it's not finished in writing, but I don't want to say what it's about because mostly it's about people dying, and that's really not a good story.
Spoiler alert.
It's really just it's more of a short in the sense that it thrusts you right in the scene and you just experience what happens, and then it ends and you go, wow, that was scary, or wow, this sucked, or wow.
It's a page long, and it's just people dying.
It's more of a storyboarding process.
Okay.
The script is more just to get the shots I need, and then it'll all come together and hopefully scare the shit out of you.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my hope, anyways. If I don't scare you, then I didn't do my job, and
you
that's
said
the
you
problem.
Want to start filming it in June?
June is this.
You got a lot of prepping time for that.
Yeah, I gotta get some lights. I gotta get some.
Oh, you're going full out.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Who needs lights?
I need lights. I need to get a China ball.
I'm gonna light Army the Motion Picture with a cigarette.
Oh man, just get a Zippo in there, and it looks so nice. Moses, it's gonna fit in this page so well.
I'll just hook it on top of my camera. Okay, we're ready to shoot. Let's do this. The microphone, I just ripped it off I was in a thrift store, and they had just a giant VCR camera, and I just ripped the microphone off, and that's what I'm using as my.
That is professional right there.
That's professional.
You see, it's okay because I'm using a Polaroid camera, and I'm just gonna get a bunch of screenshots together. It'll be a flipboard. That's my horror movie. It'll be a flipboard of Polaroids.
Have you got a title for it?
You know what? That might actually be legit. A Polaroid flip. Now, we're way off. Anyways, a name for it? No, I'm thinking about just calling it The Killing. Actually,
The Killing.
The Killing. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about that other one you had? The Hunt.
The Hunt. That is a project that I will work on in a couple years. That is something that I'm gonna need to have professional equipment with. I'll need a glide cam.
Okay, fair enough. That's a bit of a higher. Okay. Oh yeah, you definitely need a glide cam when you ran me through that.
It's a running. Concept. That's a running movie. That's a movie where it's about 10 minutes of seeing people running through a forest, and there's no way I'm gonna do that with like a shoulder cam because I'm gonna be shaking all over the place if I do that. That would not look good.
That would not look good. Oh my God, that would not look good.
It would not fit. Holy Moses.
Holy Moses. This is like the southern Holy Moses. Wait, no, that's not southern.
Let us pray to Moses before we eat our alligator legs.
It's like Polish. Sorry, is that Polish? Dirk.
I don't know. Family Guy joke? Nobody says Dirk. Okay.
I dropped my hook. Pee on you. Did you ever see that Family Guy?
No, I didn't. What was that about?
It was like Stewie goes into like a Polish. I think it was a Polish deli or something. I forget. Oh, what was it?
You know what you're gonna have to do is you're just gonna have to find the video on YouTube and just link it into here.
Yeah, I could call.
Or not link it, but like get a filter of it and just put it on there. I don't know what you call it, but put it in the video so people can see it. And we'll just be talking over it, and they'll get to experience it without the audio as we talk over it. Confused about it. How much funnier would that be?
I love how we were so. I love talking about our movies like it's the most.
I do not have high hopes for what I'm about to make, but I do have a respect for the fact that I'm going to try to make something.
I have high hopes for our meeting.
You should not. No, I'm kidding.
It's pretty ambitious.
It is, and I'm pretty excited.
It's nothing like either of us have ever done before. It's way more like an actual production skit. We got some good equipment for this time. It's gonna be legit. It's gonna come around good.
At least we hope so.
Cast and call out there if anybody wants to make a cameo.
We need an Evan. We need a Miles.
You should just give other people to play us, because it's like Army in the Motion Picture.
I think that might ruin it.
And at the end, it should like reveal that we were like on set watching it the whole time, like Austin Powers. The intro of Austin Powers 3, where it's like Tom Cruise was playing as him the whole time. It'd be like that. That'd be pretty.
That would be funny, but no.
Most of what we're talking about now is new movies and games. I don't care.
I don't care either. It is fun. I just enjoy the talk.
Fun. We ran through the topics, and I was like, I don't really want to stop. This is just too much fun.
Anything else you're doing? More projects you're writing? Anything like that?
No, but something I'm really excited for, which is one of my favorite comedians right now. Is it Saturday? It's Saturday. Oh my! Oh,
Louis
C.K. New special tonight.
He's so funny. There's no way that man could be any less funny than he is right now.
Yeah, he is on a roll. He's on a roll. His last comedy
special.
This is
his last year of being funny because you know he's going to crash and
everybody
burn.
has to have a burn at some point. And you know what? He's just rolling. He's like, his last comedy special was December 2011. That was over a year.
That was Beacon.
That was live at Beacon.
That was so
That was a good
funny.
one. Yeah, that was a good one. That wasn't an HBO special, I don't think.
No,
that was on his website, I believe.
Yeah, I saw that on Netflix, actually. Yeah. Oh, I could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
You didn't rip it off, and there won't be anything under there.
We'll get it. I'll record it, and we'll just watch it tomorrow.
Oh, even better idea. Classic.
But, yeah, so that airs tonight. A little bit of marketing right there, I suppose, if this gets out today. We've tried to make horror films before.
Have we?
Remember? What was that?
No, I don't remember.
Kyle Connors?
No, we tried to throw together Alan Wake.
You still have the script for that, you said. It's like 50 pages.
It is in my house somewhere, yeah.
Is it in your house or in Sam's house?
It's in my house somewhere.
It's in your
house.
I
have it. I brought it with
just
me.
In case.
Or did I give it back to you? Because I remember at one point...
you never gave it back. I would have remembered.
So good, though. So it was not campy.
Good. Was it bad? Did you read it again?
It's not that good.
It was like 50 pages long. Like, it was pretty intense.
It wasn't bad, but it was a lot more ambitious than we could ever have strived to go for.
It was a lot of talking and a lot of nothing happening.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Which is never bad, but you really need to have, like, either A, amazing cinematographer for that to be pulled off.
That's true.
Or B, amazing endings.
And it did not have an amazing
Neither ending. Of those things would happen.
The ending. I remember we tried to think of, like, a big twist ending. And it was... well, let's just talk about that movie for a bit, actually. I think that'd be something really interesting to talk about. Just like really old...
What was it called again? I don't remember.
I don't think we ever came up with an official title. I think its title in progress was just Kyle Connors.
No, because I remember we had something more interesting for it.
Stolen from the Terminator, nonetheless.
You were just wiping your dong all
Michael
over that
Biehn, like right there. Kyle Reese and John Connor. That was the combination of that name. I know! Most kids have hero figures like Barney or fucking
Batman or Spider-Man. If you're me, I mean,
Wales.
Jesus, Michael Biehn.
I was Michael Biehn. I was like Kyle Reese. So
anyways,
badass.
So your script,
the movie, thump,
dump,
ba-dump. So. Yeah, so the script, basically the plot of the film, I can talk about this. I don't really care. We're never gonna make this movie, but
no, it's never gonna happen.
I wrote like a 50-page script for it. Like, it was actually a really long script. I wrote it in like a month, and the story was so weird though, because we actually thought of ideas that were kind of really interesting to like for characters. Like the lead guy, Connors was a TV show. He's like a freelance TV show writer, and he wrote a series and got canceled after its first season, but it was a big hit. It was kind of like Firefly. Like, everybody loved it, but it still got canceled. Like Dread as well. Like, no one's making a sequel. So he lives in like a small town. I don't know, on the West Coast somewhere, and he lives with his wife, and his neighbor is like a teenager, and he really liked the show, and he realizes that his neighbor is now the writer of that show, and he pays him to write more scripts. Like, so he would write a script.
And not to write more scripts that we made, just for his own satisfaction.
Yeah.
Like, he would go home and keep these.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, for him. Like, you'd see him in the corner like, oh, this is just...
Exactly, yeah. This teenage kid had, like, closets full of these scripts for, like, seasons beyond the show got renewed for. I don't know how long this was after the supposed show got canceled. But anyway, so the story of the film was he started writing... It was kind of inspired by Alan Wake as well.
It was basically an Alan Wake the movie.
It was basically if Uwe Boll took a hold of an Alan Wake film. That's basically what it was.
Uwe Boll is my hero. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
I take that back. That is not true.
Your hero is a German boxer who's like, oh, that's not German either.
That is not German.
German's more like, that's Arnold. Yeah, well, whatever. So he basically starts writing like this horror film within the context of the story, and a lot of it starts happening and stuff like that. And it went in some interesting directions. It had some interesting...
I feel like we had a lot of good ideas.
Yeah,
that could never be
executed
made by
well
us.
in a script. Yeah, exactly. We had some interesting characters though, like that in general. Like
I feel like we did. The neighbor guy, to bring him back, was my favorite character we had written up, because he was easily a psychopath. He had a lot of things wrong with him, and we were going to use him throughout the whole film to try and scare him.
Most of the film was going to be thinking he was like the killer or the bad guy.
It turns out he was just like this innocent, creepy.
But the end of the film basically turned out that it was his wife. Because throughout the film,
I remember being so proud of this. We had a legit whole like.
It was actually kind of a decent twist, actually, but we just needed more characters because there was like 4 characters.
We needed a lot of filler in there.
Yeah,
because we were like beginning. And
I think
what's in there?
I ripped a scene from Jaws: The Revenge.
Did you really?
Script. Yeah, I don't know why.
What was it? I don't remember this. What is it?
It was
oh, you know what scene it is. I know you wrote it.
What scene it is. I know, because I remember writing it and being like, yeah, Jaws 4 goes in this movie.
Well, you know what? Little sneak peek. It's never going to get made. You can't get sued. So what was it?
That's true. Basically the scene, because in the film, Connor's wife, who's trying to get him to move back into the city, because remember, he didn't want to live in the city anymore. God, I remember a lot of this now, and it's coming back to me. It had a story.
So nostalgic.
It had a story,
and
man.
A backstory.
Like, yeah, it was legit. Like he moved into a small town with his wife,
They had to move to a small town because he was a failed writer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and she wanted to convince him to move into the city. So I think like her mom or something lived in the city.
Neither of them liked the house they moved into.
Yeah. And it'd be more career opportunities for his writing. Wow, we had so much shit for this film.
How did we not make this?
Good God. We have to turn it into a real thing one day. Like, we should probably turn it. But, so, the scene I ripped from Jaws the Revenge was Connors and his wife are walking on the beach.
And a shark eats them.
No, this was such an obscure scene. I don't know why I was inspired to put this scene in, but it was so completely random. Oh, I think it was because the alibi for his wife was gonna be that she was out of town.
Yeah. And She was leaving,
and they're like, she was on the beach with him, and like she was about to leave and go into the city to see her mother or something. And they were in the middle of a conversation, and Connors just breaks into a sprint. He just runs down the beach. That's the scene I got.
Why the hell would you put that in there?
Because I was trying to add dramatic character.
How would that be dramatic?
Spontaneous moments in the movie.
Hey, honey.
Peace, I had the music soundtrack ready. It was gonna be all dramatic, and they're gonna be like seeing like seagulls and the ocean. She was gonna be in the middle of something. He was just gonna sprint off, and the music was gonna be like.
The kitchen calls me, my dear.
And I was gonna follow him on the beach.
Synthesizer kick in. Boom,
yeah.
boom.
I'll show you the track. I'll show you the track I was gonna put with that.
You had the track in mind.
I'll show you the scene the Jaws 4 scene that I'm talking about.
Alrighty.
And you'll
put it into
the
video we're talking about right
now.
now.
I will. Fuck you. I will.
Well, another thing actually I'd like to talk about, if I might. I just saw a trailer the other day. Not that it looks like a great movie. It's called Rush. Starring... Yeah, you probably wouldn't have. It wouldn't be a movie you'd watch.
Who's in it? Who directed it? Who writes it? What studio? When's it coming out?
What's his name? Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth.
He's in it?
He's the main guy in it. Olivia Wilde
Suddenly
is
I want to see
the
this
love
film.
interest.
Just kidding. Oh, Olivia Wilde. Oh, maybe I do want to see this film.
Who is this? Oh, I do want to see It's about two racers and their rivalry. And the guy who comes in... It's kind of like Talladega Nights, but very serious, and it's a true story.
Really?
Yeah, no, seriously. A French guy comes in, he's like, "Oh, I am better."
Have you?
And he gets in a serious crash and burns like half his head off. And he 2 months later, he comes back to beat Chris Hemsworth, and it's like this massive rivalry between the two of them.
There aren't really that many racing films.
But the thing I wanted to talk about was the cinematography. The trailer looked amazing.
Really?
Yeah, like
127 hours style cinematography?
Yeah, almost better. It was... Every shot looked like art.
Really?
Well, okay, not every shot, but 9% of that trailer is art instead of movie.
I'll have to watch this trailer and I'll be like, oh, this is art?
Yeah. I want you to put the trailer in this video if it's going to make it into it, because it's a fantastic trailer, and I hope that other people are interested in a racing movie like I am. I would be. I'd go see that.
Whoa,
Moses!
Let's go check out this.
Anyways, it's called Rush. I hope other people check it out.
I can't really say much because I'm
very interested in it. It looks good.
Okay, all right. I'll have to check it out when we're done this podcast.
It's never going to end.
It's on that way. On that note, I feel like we should end it here, though.
Talked
about lots. Unless there's something else you want to talk about. Anything on your mind?
No.
Talked about lots since
talked about
only
a lot.
3 topics. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm Evan McDonald.
I'm Miles Meekin.
See you next week.
Thanks for listening
to the Rattled Podcast.